guys, the beard is in full effect. So this one, talking about the research I just did last night and stuff on retatrutide, I think that's how you say it. And it's like semaglutide or Ozempic, but Ozempic was like the old one where they're like, oh, it activates one GLP-1 receptor, and then the tirzepatide activated another receptor. I can't remember what it was, but then retatrutide activates the GLP-1 whatever receptor that the tirzepatide affected, and then the glucagon receptor. And I found out in the past that my reactive hypoglycemia, when I took like protein in the morning, like a pound of chicken in the morning, that I would have much less reactive hypoglycemia episodes happening. And then I was like, well, what is this? So I started doing a bunch of research, and I found out that glucagon stabilizes blood sugar and stuff. So I was like, man, this stuff sounds like it's phenomenal. And then I started doing research on the different effects that it has on the body. It's like the retatrutide. If you have fatty liver, it makes the liver produce more stuff in the blood or whatever, and like glycogen and all this stuff. So it's pumping all the bad stuff, like it's getting rid of it. And so it's a liver detoxifier. Obviously, like if you lose weight and you have a heart disease related to weight, if you lose weight, that's going to help with that. It's anti-inflammatory. Also, just eating less is good. You know what I mean? Unless you're trying to mass, but I'm talking just in a health thing, and most people just eating too much. Another interesting thing, I thought about this. I was like, well, I wonder if you had a drinking problem, if you took this stuff, it would curb it. Because with drinking, it's like you're not just beating a substance, you're like your brain looking at it as like, this is part of my survival mechanism, like this is what I need to survive. On top of this, cats, calories and stuff anyways, but so I was like, well, food is a need to survive. So if it's like lowers your food drive, then I'd imagine it would lower your alcohol drive. Then I did research on it, and they're finding out that it does not just alcohol, but like opiates and all this other stuff. It helps like people like just not need them as much. So I'm like, this stuff seems like a freaking miracle cure for pretty much everything. It's like, holy crap. Let's say you're having headaches and it's all because you're eating just whatever the fuck. Well, you're not eating it no more. So it's just stuff to, I'm spitballing here, but I'm thinking about trying it because the glucagon, you know, on top of it'd be cool to like, you know, it'd be easier to get shredded as hell. That would be cool. But yeah, if I could just cure the reactive hypoglycemia, I'm making strides towards it. It's getting better, but still it's there, and it's tough to deal with. But if I could find a way by getting a glucagon like stimulating hormone thing in there, and then it tells my body, hey, you're good, then I will have less reactive hypoglycemia episodes. That seems to be reasonable. That seems like a good idea. And I mean, it's not that much money for what it is. It's like you can get a thing of 10 milligrams of it for like $122 or $124. So you could get that. It's like it says you're only going to need like 2 milligrams a week, so that's like over a month. Or even if you did 3, because you just wanted to nuke your appetite completely, like, you know, that would be a month's supply. Also, the freaking stuff, like I guess semaglutide, since it's only a GLP-1 activator, it causes nausea and stuff. So that's why tirzepatide inhibited the nausea, because the other receptor being activated. So what I'm saying is, it's like, this sounds like a frick. You know what I'm saying? So this is just something to think about on an early morning, Sunday morning. I'll have my truck fixed, baby. Yeah.